Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. I'm finally back after I had to take a bit of a sick leave, but I'm feeling better now, so let's get back into it. And yeah, we left off last time after the big dragon fight, and I will have to revive some of my companions, specifically Gale, who's like proper dead, and Lizelle, who's like at least unconscious. And then maybe we will go and talk to Wyll, and for some reason the exclamation mark vanishes in the Steam cloud behind us. That's kind of funny. But yeah, let's maybe take care of our fallen comrades first. It is kind of morbid that you can just loot your companions like any normal NPC. I will, however, need your scroll of revivify, I suppose. May as well use this one. Okay, I will resurrect you and put you over here.
I cannot die. Please help me.
It's okay, you will get some healing once we have revived Lizelle, because then I will take a short rest. Do you have anything to say about this?
How can I help?
I know, clearly not. Okay.
Moving in.
I thought I put Lizelle in a fairly safe spot over here. She was even behind like a proper solid object when the dragon did his storm breath thingy, but it still didn't help her.
I'll get you right in no time.
Okay, here we go. Lizelle is back.
Is something burdening you?
Which means we can take a short rest now.
Never a dull moment.
Okay, Wyll, clearly you want to talk about everything that happened last episode. Specifically, I'm guessing the revelation that Ansur and the Emperor knew each other, and that the Emperor was Balduran, and that he killed Ansur because he wouldn't accept the fact that he turned into an illithid. So yeah, let's talk to him.
I have a lot on my mind.
Ansur is dead.
Mm-hmm. Well, take all the time you need, Wyll. You seem to be in very deep mourning here. I may have to skip ahead a bit, because he is taking a long time here. Is this all just part of it? I don't know. I think there might have been some dialogue here, but I'm also not getting any subtitles, so I'm not sure what's going on. Let's see and wait.
There'll be no great tempest roaring through the skies, no dragon redeemer to save us. What hope then for Baldur's Gate? Without the great worm's aid, is the city doomed to fall?
You braved the worm's lair, seeking a savior. Yet it was you, all of you, who vanquished the undead abomination which Ansur became.
That is true.
You are more powerful than you understand.
So let's hope that this made us
It is
all
you
stronger.
who are the tempest. It is you who are the heart of the gate.
You're right. We are the warriors who'll slay the Absolute. We are the guardians who'll defend this fair city.
Hear, hear, victory will be ours. We will smite the Absolute. It would have been nice to have a dragon on our side, that is true. Whatever, I just want this tadpole gone, not along silently. I guess it would have been nice to have a dragon.
Perhaps. But we will still smite the brain, and still be hailed as champions. I could even claim my father's own ducal title, and carry his banner after this. Grand Duke Wyll Ravengard, Marshal of the Flaming Fist, the city's truest defender.
The people are fickle. Do you suppose they'll invite a veritable devil to be Grand Duke?
The Absolute's end would be the guarantee. devilish visage be damned. If I were to call myself Grand Duke, no patriarch would deny the claim.
So, is that your plan for the future? I fear your lust for power could get the better of you. You are a hero, not a politician. Also, let's not forget that we haven't fully confirmed the death of the old Duke yet. I mean, Mizora says that he's dead, but we haven't really seen that yet. Imagine the good you could do as a Grand Duke. It's always been your destiny. A Grand Duke, you can't refuse such a possibility. Think of the power you'll yield. Follow your heart, Wyll. I trust you to make the right decision. I mean, I'm skeptical of Wyll's decision-making process sometimes. You know, his deals with Mizora weren't really the hallmark of a good decision, and then he basically wanted to do the same thing again. But more importantly, this desire to become Grand Duke seems to come out of nowhere. He hasn't really talked much about that before, has he? And now he's just on this adrenaline high after beating the dragon, and he thinks he can suddenly become the next Archduke. So I'm not so sure about this, but in the end, if he really believes that this is what he has to do, I wouldn't stand in his way, and Artemis wouldn't say, no, you shouldn't do that, because in the end, she doesn't really care that much about the politics anyway. So, you know, so if Wyll wants to do it, sure, why not? But he really has to want to do this, and not just, you know, do it as a spur of a moment thing, because he just killed a dragon. That's not a good basis for a political decision, I think. So yeah, I don't know. Are you really sure that this is what you want?
I fought to right the wrongs of the coast, to slay the monsters that hunt the helpless. What good is a champion who puts himself above the people? What good am I as a politician just out of reach? There will be no Grand Duke Wyll Ravengard,
okay.
And there will be no Blade of Frontiers. I am now the Blade of Avernus.
Okay.
For as long as demons and devils imperil the Sword Coast, they will be my prey.
Okay, that sounds good enough to me. So apparently he had a quick look at his heart and he decided that maybe he doesn't want to be the Duke after all. That was quick, but I guess this seems to be more in line of what he has been doing so far and what he always wanted to do. So I think this whole outburst of becoming the next Grand Duke was really just, you know, a spur of a moment thing caused by the dragon fighting adrenaline. So this seems to be more realistic and I guess more like Wyll in general. Hail the Blade of Avernus, not silently. Sure, I guess we will encourage him in his new endeavors, which I guess isn't really that different from what he's done before, so sure, go ahead.
The Blade of Avernus.
A calm settles over you. The Elder Brain is a menace, but with the Blade of Avernus at your side, you know you will triumph.
Okay. Complete the Blade of Frontiers. So I guess we have actually finished his companion mission now. Yes, we have. And it looks like he already wants to talk to me again about it.
The Blade of Avernus. A new name for a changed man. The 4 pillars finally rise within me. Courage, insight, strategy, justice. I'm not to abide them, but to become them. But enough
Sounds
reflection for today. I'm of a mind to celebrate. A hearty meal would do the trick. A few hunks of fresh venison, a round of brown ale. What do you say?
Sounds good to me, but first we will have to return to camp for that, I think. Sounds heavenly. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We've got an Elder Brain to deal with, remember. I'll leave you to it. I mean, just because we haven't fought, like, the big final battle yet, it doesn't mean we can't celebrate our small successes here, I suppose. So, it sounds good to me.
Wonderful. You hunt the deer, I'll scrounge up the ale. Prepare your belly for a roast a la blade. Let's hope Gale doesn't take offense if I assume cooking duties. Just the once.
Well, he's in a good mood now. Sure, I will hunt some deer for this celebration. What are your plans as the Blade once the Brain is defeated? Yeah, tell me more about that.
I scout both the Hells and the Coast's havens, and I destroy every fiend that dares put its eye on Faerun.
Okay, like I said, this seems like a good plan to me. I'm not sure why I failed this perception and what I failed to perceive. That's a pity that I didn't pass this. But I guess that's all we can talk about.
Sure.
And yeah, now we're back to our standard dialogue options, so let's just move on. Okay, so I guess Wyll has finally found his purpose. And I'm guessing the main difference between the Blade of Frontiers and the Blade of Avernus is that as the Blade of Avernus, he's more focused on fiends and devils and will also go to the Hells to fight. So it's basically an extension of the Blade of Frontiers, you know, which I guess is fine. He seems to be good at that, so he should be doing that and not try to be a politician. But yeah, we haven't actually looked at Ansur yet. Heart of the Gate. Dead. Hopefully for good this time. Okay, we do have an interesting sword here and a note. Dear Ansur. Dear Ansur, I've said it 1,000 times and I'll say it again. There is no cure and that's alright. I'm fine, more than fine. I'm better than I've ever been. So why torture yourself like this? Of course, I know why. Remember Jarl Tengri? You and I sailed together for months, seeking the Great Spire. By the time we found it, we were sick as dogs. But you never left my side, not for a moment, even though you could have simply chosen to fly. You told me there was something about experiencing it with me. Through my eyes, you wanted to share in my passion for the adventure. It was, you said, a privilege. The truth is, the privilege was mine. You are the greatest thing that ever happened to me, Ansur. I never had to ask you for anything, but I'm asking you now to stop. I may no longer feel my feelings, but I know yours, and yours are agony. It doesn't have to be this way. Be free, Ansur, fly, and know that even if I'm not beside you, I have always been your Balduran. That is a very heartfelt note, very sad. Of course, it does kind of make you wonder if even this note didn't stop Ansur from killing, or trying to kill, Balduran. You know, what did he know? Why did he think he was so irredeemable that he couldn't be saved, he had to be killed? It should make us suspicious, maybe. Maybe he has seen something, some behavior in Balduran that he found, you know, worrying. Because if such a close and dear companion decides to turn against you, maybe there's a reason for that. Or maybe Ansur was just too blinded by, you know, general illicit hatred and suspicion. It's hard to say. But yeah, let's have a look at the sword. It's a great sword. I guess this could be something for Kalik, for example. Because it uses your strength modifier, so I should give it to someone who actually uses a lot of strength, which would be Kalik, or maybe Minsk. Lizelle already has a pretty good weapon, so I don't think she's going to need this. But yeah, that is the dragon. Let's look around a little bit and see if there's anything else. I seem to remember, yeah, there's some stuff over here that I would like to look at. And I believe everything else is really just a dead end. And nothing of interest here. Okay. Let's see. What do we got here? Helm of Baldur.
Bet that will fit in my pack.
I bet it does.
The Helm of Baldur.
The worm's
I
tempest and
think I
his
keep
roar
pronouncing the name
hurtle
wrong.
through you. Arnsur's essence still lives within the helm, instilling you with power for as long as you wear it.
Okay, so we found... Oh, secret passage. Probably just a way out. But can I please take a look at that helmet? And apparently some of my companions are inspired by this. Let's see. Helm of Baldur. The helmet heals you 2 points at the beginning of every turn. Huh. You have a +1 bonus to armor class and saving throws. You can't be stunned. Attackers can't land critical hits on the wearer. I gave the Mask of Soul Perception to Lizelle. Not sure if maybe you want this instead. Again, this also might be a nice one for Karlek or Minsk. I will have to check this later. Okay, is there anything else? No, so let's see where the secret passage goes to. Okay, we're back. We're back at the prison. Okay, I think this is where we came in. And this should go back to the prison. Oh, but the door is locked. Okay, there we go. Okay. Let's get out of here. And then we should take a long rest, I suppose.
Better not be cursed.
Okay, here we are. And yeah, let's just take a long rest right here. Go to camp. And right, the campsite is different here. I guess I will go ahead and talk to everyone. I haven't really talked to these in a long time. They probably don't have anything new to say.
Don't look at me.
Nope. The cat is still scared.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some
And
ingredients.
Yenna is still talking about her knife. Okay, let's talk to the other companions.
A noble chant, is it not? Hail Wyll, Blade of Avernus! Well, yes, Boo, the horseless chariots of Avernus are impressive too. But that would be no kind of name, would it?
No, it would not. Okay, so apparently they may have a dialogue about Wyll's decision, not about killing the dragon, or if they had, it probably has been overwritten by this dialogue. And again, I did talk to Gale and Lizelle in the Dragon Sanctum, and they didn't have anything to say about killing a dragon. The only one who was somewhat impressed by that was Wyll.
The Blade of Avernus. I can't think of a better man than Wyll to take up the title. It's about time someone stood up to the evil fucks populating the hells.
Yeah, obviously Karlek does like that. Speaking of which, I think I may have brought back a present for you. What kind of weapon do you currently have? The Halberd of Vigilance, which I guess is not a bad weapon, but this one I would say is better. Let's give this a try. I mean, definitely more damage. So, why not try this for now? Maybe Minsk wants to have this one instead, because I mean, I already gave him this weapon recently. I should actually bring him into my party at some point and try this new weapon. Okay, so you got a new weapon. Let's keep talking.
The Blade of Avernus. I suppose hell is just another frontier.
That's one way to look at it. Astarion, what's your opinion?
So, the Blade of Frontiers is dead. Long live the Blade of Avernus. I just hope he stays focused on battling infernal forces. The undead have it hard enough already.
I'm pretty sure he's not going to kill you. Unless you annoy him too much. So I don't think you have to worry about anything here. Even if he just is the Blade of Frontiers. And I'm guessing you don't have anything else to say, right?
Always good to talk, my friend.
Nope. He is happy and content. I mean, Mizora is always faking me out with her exclamation mark. Usually she doesn't actually have anything to say. But maybe in this case she actually does, considering Wyll's recent developments.
The Blade of Avernus.
There we go.
How marvelous. It rolls right off the tongue. Tell me, little bug, who should Wyll's first target be?
I don't know, maybe you? The Elder Brain is first on the list, everything else will need to wait. Gortish Bane's chosen. There are plenty of cultists and monsters to go around, take your pick. Lead him to the hells, I'm sure he'll find plenty of quarry. Yeah, I mean, we kind of have to go after Gortish first. Before we take down Gortish, we can't go after the Elder Brain. So, logic dictates that it should be Gortish, and I don't know, maybe some few monsters first, but as a main target, it's going to be Gortish.
The terrible tyrant himself.
And maybe a few monsters
Strike
first.
him down, bug. Let freedom's bells ring. The brain won't be too far beyond. But
That's
what
the
about the
plan.
next battle? And the next? How mighty will the stalwart blade be without warlock powers to help him? Tell me you haven't forgotten. Once the Absolute is no more, so is my aid. Well, perhaps I might pay a visit once he's settled. Offer some advice. A bit of infernal altruism, if you will.
Well, I hope he knows
The
better than
thrill of
that.
the unknown. I can't wait to see how this epic plays out.
I don't know, once we defeated the Elder Brain, I'm just going to give him all my magical artifacts and he can use some amulets to cast a few spells. I mean, I barely use most of his spells anyway, really just the Eldritch Blast, so we just have to find some magical item that lets him do the Eldritch Blast, and then you will be fine, I think. So don't worry about that. You can do this without devilish magic. Okay. She actually wanted to talk to me this time. Shadowheart.
So Wyll's the Blade of Avernus now. I suppose that's a new sort of frontier for him.
Yeah, basically what Jaheira said.
Whatever happens next, be sure that I will document it all as accurately as possible.
I guess he will not get any new dialogue here.
Do you feel that? The heralds themselves tremble to face such a scourge as Wyll threatens to be. The Blade of Avernus, forged by a cambion, whetted on a dragon's hide. Those devils won't know what's coming for them.
And we're back to same old dialogue. And Halson.
Wyll intends to take the fights to the very hells themselves? I can think of no one more capable.
And that's all old. Okay, so I suppose we made our round here. My two pets are still playing along over here, and yeah, that's all the people I can talk to. I mean, there's Withers. Not sure if he has anything new to say. I haven't talked to him in ages.
Fate spins along as it should.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
So far I was always able to resurrect my companions myself. I mean, at some point I kind of want to try these hirelings. This is an option of gameplay I never tried at all so far. But maybe not today. Okay, Lizelle is over here. Right, I always keep forgetting her because she's kind of out of our way here.
Wyll shall force all devil kind to tremble before him. The hells have much to fear.
I'm kind of sad that Lizelle didn't have more to say about fighting a dragon, but okay. Yeah, let's take a long rest. Or first end the day. Now, let's see. Anyone who wants to talk to me? Probably not. Okay. Let's go to bed. And yeah, I'm running very low on camp supplies. I mean, next time I'm taking a long rest, it's probably going to be inside my room, so I can just buy supplies, but still. I've been very generous with long rests in recent times, so you're kind of burning through these supplies rather quickly. Okay, now, the next question is obviously, what are we going to do now? We still have a few minutes left in this episode. So let's take a look at our shrinking quest journal. I can't really do anything about the companion missions. Gale, I just have to wait until we fight the Elder Brain. Yeah, we can't really go into the prism to free Orpheus. We have to wait for like the right moment to do that. And this is just when we go after Gortish. I still have no idea where to go for this or this. So I'm guessing really the only thing that is left now is the Steel Watch Foundry thing. I mean, this is also part of, you know, getting after Gortish, which means we probably will go, you know, do the Steel Foundry thing and then, you know, deal with Gortish right after. So let's see. Disable the Steel Watch. We learned that the Steel Watchers are being assembled in the Steel Watch Foundry down by the lower city docks. We have Wulbrand's Rune Powder Bomb, which can destroy the Steel Watch Foundry. The foundry is in the lower city down by the docks. The problem is that the Gondians are like inside the Steel Watch Foundry. And Barkus is adamant that there is a peaceful way to deal with the Gondians, one that doesn't need violence. Okay, so I guess we just have to go to the Steel Watch Foundry and first of all find out what's going on there. And then we can decide whether we want to blow up that place, I guess. Either way, I should probably bring the bomb along already. Which means I may have to clean out my inventory a bit, since the bomb is like super heavy, if I remember correctly. Let's go to Volo and try to sell some stuff.
Whatever happens next, be
Yes,
sure
yes. I just want to
that
trade.
I will document it all as accurately as possible.
Now, let's see. I guess I guess I can sell the iron flask, but since the iron flask is actually kind of valuable, I may want to sell it to, like, Figaro. Anything else I can just sell you right off the bat? There isn't really much. And I'm not sure about all of this, to be honest. Maybe I'm just going to send some stuff into my camp box. And then we will see if I have enough space to carry the rune powder bomb. I suppose I can sell you this over here. And the quickest way to get rid of stuff is usually just to leave some gold behind, because that's like really heavy too. Okay, let's see if I can carry the rune powder bomb. 16. I think this should work out. Okay. I'm not over encumbered yet. And I guess this can stay here. And all of this. And let's maybe split the gold in half. And again, this half can stay here. Okay, so who do we want to take along for this mission? I think I want Karlik with me. Because, I don't know, there might be a connection of some sort between her engine and the Steel Watchers, because the Steel Watchers kind of identified her as like a broken Steel Watcher, which was interesting. So
hey,
I think you should come with me here.
Looks like your troops all trooped up. You'll need to send someone packing if you want me to join.
Yes, a Lizelle can leave, I suppose.
Let's hop.
And I guess I'll bring Shadowheart along.
Almost pleasant travelling with company, if you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
You can replace
Your dance
Gale.
card is full. Lose a partner and there'll be room for me.
Yes, you can take Gale's
Lead
place.
the way then.
And since I have been underutilizing Minsk a little bit, I suppose I will give him another try here.
A little rest to brush the road from Boo's fur, and then back to our adventuring.
Yes, please join me.
Minsk is honored indeed, but you have not the space, hmm?
You can take Wyll's place.
Who is at your back? Well, Minsk is.
Okay, here we go. I guess we are ready to head out. Let's maybe make some preparations here. My ravens haven't survived the dragon battle. And yeah, I guess now we are ready to leave.
Are they going to arrest us? What if they throw us in jail?
And obviously I will have to fast travel back to proper Baldur's Gate. The docks, I suppose? Also, I just remembered something that I've been wanting to do for a while. Maybe this is actually a good moment to do that, because we still have like some hidden treasures that we haven't picked up yet. And now may actually be a good time to do so. We have like one over here. And there's one down here as well. The problem is I don't really know how to get to this one. I may have to go through this place, Flip Cargo. Let's maybe just start by picking up this one, because this one is an easy enough find, I believe. So
Breeze must be blowing inland today.
Let's
bringing in the
see
stench of the foundry. Belching smoke and metal
what is hiding
screeches.
for us here.
Keep the city peaceful, my arse.
Oh! Why am I getting an autosave here, of all things? Anyway, let's take a look at our treasure here. Okay, well, nothing too special, but I suppose I'll take it. And yeah, maybe I need to go through the counting house to get here. Clearly there seems to be a connection here. Also, why is there like a quest marker leading to the Undercity? Yeah, I don't know. Let's see if we can pick up the other treasure here as well. Although for some reason the marker is no longer here. So what's up with that? Was this not actually a treasure? Interesting. Maybe this one was a bug, and after picking up this one disappeared as well. Okay, in that case, never mind. If this treasure is not real, I'm not going to bother, at least not now. Instead, let's maybe at least investigate the Steel Watch Foundry. Let's see what we can see here. Obviously, we kind of need to infiltrate, huh? Okay, let's see if we can find a better way than the main gate. It doesn't look like we have any secret... Oh, well, maybe we do.
What is that?
Well...
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Okay, but at least we might be able to send, like, one of our ravens inside to take a peek. Let's do that. Steel Watch Foundry. And there's an incomplete steel watcher. Okay, so where am I? This is an interesting location. I thought that if I go through the vent here, I would end up like on the other side of the wall, but nope, it's like on the other side of the building. Either way, this seems to be like the main entrance. And there's another door here. And yes, I can see some of the Gondians. One of them anyway. I think I also saw some potential enemies. Iron Consul Chad. Fist of Bane, Gaspar Throgs. Okay. And obviously we have some steel watchers on the outside. I'm not seeing any on the inside, but this might be like the edge of the NPC render distance. I mean, I can maybe fly around at least like a little bit. But since I can't open any of these doors, it's not really going to take me far. Okay, well, thank you, Corvus. Can I send you back? Yes, I can. There we go.
Still alive.
Either
so
way,
that's
not a way for all of us to get inside.
Wonder if the gods are
Let's
watching me.
Scout the rest of this place. There's one steel watcher that is just going back and forth all the time. A shark drying rack.
A fully grown shark, fresh from the ocean. Not an easy catch.
And yeah, all of this is not really part of the map as far as I can tell. I mean, this looks like stuff that we can actually walk on. Is it like this little piece over here? But no chance that we will be able to jump over there as far as I can tell. Well, I guess we could. The problem is, does this actually go anywhere? I mean, yes, it goes to this open area over here, but I'm not sure if this is better than just trying to lockpick the gate, to be honest. Maybe if we can find like the right timed moment, we can lockpick the gate, and then we can just run over to this gate. Also, we can probably just jump on this little hut and then over the gate. Yeah, there might be different ways inside here. Either way, we have to do it at the right moment, because I would like to avoid fighting the Steel Watcher here. And then hopefully we can find out what's going on inside here and how we can resolve this problem. I mean, there isn't really any other way we can start this quest. We have to get inside here, right? So yeah, let's maybe make a cut here, and I will ponder my options and then decide what we want to do. I will probably just try to open the main gate here and make a run for the next door. There's no enemies like in close proximity to this door, so we might be safe doing that. But yeah, let's call it a day. As always, thank you for watching, and see you again next time.